Hey, what's going on, YouTube? You know, there are a lot of people that invest that actually try to time the stock market to find the optimal time to buy and sell their stocks. And what typically happens, they're looking for the best time to buy and the best time to sell so they can maximize their returns on their investment. Well, when it comes to investing, I'll be honest with y'all, I am a buy and hold investor, which means when I buy a particular stock or I invest my money in a particular security, I'm looking at holding it for the long term. As a matter of fact, I've only sold one stock in the last 10 years. I sold all my shares in GameStop right around the time when AMC and GameStop had this big old thing where the stock prices were going bananas, and it was an offer that I couldn't refuse. It was too good to pass up, so I decided to sell all my shares in GameStop. I want to say I bought them at like $8 a share, and I sold them for $226 a share. What I want to do in this video is I want to do something a little different. I want to talk about 5 different stocks that you can buy and hold forever. You don't have to worry about buying and selling, trying to find the right time. Hey, welcome to Point Blank Finance, everyone. My name is Rod, and on this channel, we talk about saving, investing, budgeting, and everything personal finance. When I created this channel, I wanted to find a way to show investors like you, as well as me, how to invest with just a little bit of money and understand that you really don't need a lot of money to invest, but you can find the returns, find the dividends that will put you in a position where you will have a lot of money. If that sounds good to you, please do me a favor if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the channel. Give a video a thumbs up and help it get pushed out to more people on YouTube. Share the channel with your family and friends. Share it on your social media platforms. And with all that being said, let's get paid, baby. Hey, before we get started, let me start by saying I am not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment and informational purposes only. Also, if you're looking for a way to invest, definitely check out my link down in the description below for Robinhood. Robinhood is by far one of the easiest platforms to invest on, and all you need to start is $5. Also, if you use my link down in the description, not only will you get a free stock, I'll also get a free stock for you using my referral link. So definitely check that out. Now that we got all that out of the way, what I want to do is look at the 5 stocks that you can buy and hold forever. And I can tell you right now, yes, I have these 5 stocks in my personal portfolio, baby. All right, the first thing that I want to do is I want to jump into a website that I love to use because they give you a full picture of everything that's going on with a particular stock, and that is 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗘.com. As you can see, I have the first of the 5 stocks that you can buy and hold forever on the screen. Everybody knows Facebook. Everybody's using it to communicate with friends, family, loved ones, long lost friends. But more importantly than just worrying about how to navigate Facebook, I'm looking at how popular Facebook is and how can I make a ton of money off this particular stock. And the first thing I want to do, and the reason, now one of the things that I look at when I say why these stocks are good to buy and hold forever is I'm looking at the returns. How much money can I make on the money that I invest? Some of these stocks are going to have dividends. Some are not going to have dividends that you could get monthly or quarterly or semi-annually or annually. We'll talk about that in future videos. But the first thing I want to do right now, and we're talking about Facebook, ticker symbol FB. You're going to hear me say ticker symbol a lot because I really don't take the time to type out Facebook. I'll take the time. I know that Facebook is FB. A lot of these are easy to remember, but it's currently trading at $378.69. It was up 69 cents today, which is not a lot, 0.18%. But what I want to do right here is focus on the 1-year return. And the 1-year return for this stock is 38.10%, not year to date. Now, if I go over the year to date, it's currently up 38.38%. But in 1 year from today to last year this time, this stock is up 38.10%. But I'm looking at buy and hold forever. I don't really care about what it did in 1 year because I'm not going to sell it in 1 year. I want to know what this stock is doing over the long term. And I'm going to look at 5 years and 10 years because in the next few years, your boy's going to be retiring. I'm not going to say I'm going to be drawing Social Security and Medicare and all that other stuff. I'm just letting you know I don't plan on working the rest of my life. So I want to go to the 5-year return. It's up 197.40% in the last 5 years. Name a bank, name anywhere that you can go and get 197.4% in 5 years, but 10 years. 10 years. And it actually is not even going 10 years. Why? Because Facebook hasn't been public for 10 years. So when you go to 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗘, if you get to a button and it doesn't work, or max, it hasn't been a public offering for 10 years. So I know in the last 5 years now, this doesn't mean it's going to do this in the next 5 years. It's just done this in the previous 5 years. 197.4%. That's why this stock is number 5 on my list. Number 4 on the list is a stock we all know. We all use, I won't say every day, but at least once a week. And that is Alphabet. And Alphabet is the parent company for Google. It's also the parent company for how I receive revenue from YouTube because Google and Alphabet owns YouTube. Ticker symbol is GOOGL, and it's currently trading at $2,817.52. When I say trading, that's how much it costs right now to buy one share. It was down $53 a day. And you may say, wow, I don't want to lose $53 in a day. But keep in mind, when a stock is this expensive, $2,800, and again, I'm going to show you how we're going to dollar cost average, or how we're going to put a little bit of our money into these investments every week, every month, every 2 weeks, every 3 days, whatever we plan on doing. And I will tell you, I will let you know that I do plan on, in the next video, I'm going to go and I'm going to make some small investments in each of these 5 stocks on Robinhood just to show you how easy it is. Now, when it comes to, and I got to go back, I really don't have to go back because Facebook doesn't get a dividend, so we don't have to worry about that. Neither does Google, but I am going to show you what it looked like if you're on this website. So right now, the year-to-date return is 63.8%. So for every $100 that you invested in Google, you've made $63. Again, there's no bank out there doing that. The 1 year return, 1 year from today to a year ago, is 85.55%. The 5 year return, 264.10%. Man, and I'm going to do a future video where I'm going to show you where actually if you have $1,000 invested, how much it would be in 5 years, 1 year, 10 years. And again, if I go to 10 years, Google has been public for 10 years. It's up 993.96% in the last 10 years. Again, this is why I say you buy and hold these stocks forever. You don't have to worry about selling them. Now, one of the things I want to point out, if I go to dividend, Google or GOOGL, which is the ticker symbol, does not pay a dividend. All right, the next stock is another household name. I recently just started using it because I'm old school, but I'm way behind the 8 ball. Everybody's using it. Everybody's on board with it. You don't have to leave the house. You can go to Amazon.com, baby. And again, don't let these stock prices scare you, because we're going to eventually, and when I do make my purchases in the next video, I'm going to show you how small amount of a portion of money I have, and I'm going to work my way up one day on this channel, and we're going to go on this journey together, and I am going to show you how I am going to eventually have one share. Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN, is currently trading or costs $3,469.15. Today it went down $15.01 per share, down about 0.43%. I'm not too worried about that. Year to date, it's up 6.98%. Amazon hasn't really been doing too good. You would think they would be during the pandemic, but they really haven't been doing that well. But in the last year, they're only up 6.59%. Well, Rod, why should I buy and hold this stock forever? Because I'm going to show you what forever is not 1 year. Forever is not year to date. But when I go to 5 years, 358.36% return on your money, return on my money. We winning, baby. We winning. 10 years, Amazon. Oh my God. I don't even know if I can read all these numbers. $1,548. I mean, 1,548.21%. That's, I mean, I don't even know if I need a calculator. And after I make the, I think the next video I'm going to do after I make the purchases is show what this $1,000 10 years ago will be worth today, because it's important. But again, it doesn't mean it's what it's going to be worth in the future. This is just what it's done in the last 10 years. If you're like me, I remember when Jeff Bezos was only selling books on Amazon. Now he's selling everything. We don't want to take a long time. Next stock. Everybody's using Microsoft Word, or Microsoft, not everybody, a lot of people, Microsoft Excel, Outlook for email, and that is Microsoft Corporation. Current price is $295.71. Today it lost $1.54. As you can see, every stock that I'm talking about today has lost money. I didn't pick this on purpose. It just happened to be the way it's working out. But when I come over, Amazon also didn't pay a dividend, so I didn't have to worry about that. Year to date, Microsoft is up 33.64%. Name a bank, any bank that you can go and get 3.64%, less known 33.64%. In the last year, it's up 40.68%. Again, we're talking about stocks you can buy and hold forever. The last 5 years, it's up 428.82% on your money, on my money. I'm going to keep saying that. And in the last 10 years, it's up 1,054.82%. This is bananas. This is crazy numbers. Now, I do have to go here to dividends because I want to break this down to everybody. And there's some other stuff on here. I'm going to go back to Seeking Alpha in future videos and show you some other stuff, such as 52-week high, 52-week low. I just didn't want to do this in this video. The dividend. I'm going to real quick talk about the dividend yield. The dividend yield is 0.75%. It's not a high dividend yield. I'm going to tell you where that comes into play. The annual payout is $2.24. We don't have to worry about this, but the dividend growth, they've grown their dividends over the last 11 years. The last dividend announced, because it's a quarterly dividend, is 56 cents. You take $2.24 divided by 4, it's going to give you 56%. I'm going to say this. I don't want to get too technical in this video because I'm going to do a separate video on this. This dividend yield, it comes into play because if you go back and take the price, if I was to go back, and I'm going to go up here, if I was to take the $295.71 and multiply that by 0.75%, I would come up with $2.24. It's always going to be the annual yield, or close to it. It could be $2.23.991 or something like that. I do it when I'm on the move and I like, okay, man, I see this. I don't have no computer in front of me. I see a yield. I want to know what I'm going to be making. We'll do that in a future video. The absolute last stock. It's the last, but it's the best. The last stock, the number one stock that you should have in your portfolio and buy it and hold it forever. Everybody, you either love them or you hate them. I can tell you right now, every electronic product I use comes from this company. I have an iPhone. I have a MacBook Pro, which is a computer, the laptop that I use for my live streams and my videos and my editing and everything. And I have an iPad, and that is Apple. Apple recently had a split. I'm not going to get into all that. We're going to talk about that in future videos. It's currently trading at $148.97. That's what it would cost you or me to buy one share. It was down $5.10 today. Down 3.31%. That's quite a bit. But I'm not worried about that right now because I buy them and hold forever. I don't buy them and hold them for the day. Year to date, it's up 16.11%. Not the best as you're going to see in future years, but it's still good. In a 1 year, it's up 31.32%, meaning you made 31% interest on the money you invested. 5 years, it's up 497.58%. Are y'all seeing a common trend with these? In a 5-year time span, and that's why I buy and hold forever. And in 10 years, 1,042.83% is what it's up. I'm going to jump down in the dividends real quick, scroll down a little bit. The dividend yield is 0.57, so I will multiply the price times 0.57. That will give me the annual payout. Not a great dividend, y'all. Apple does not have a great dividend. I don't care because it is a great growth stock, meaning it's going to grow over time. Annual payout is 88%. Its dividend growth has been increasing its dividends in the last 9 years. Every quarter, dividend frequency, I'm going to get 22 cents per share. So if I own 10 shares, I'm going to get $2.20 every quarter. Where there you have it. Those are, let me get me back over here and do everything I need to do real quick. There you have it. Those are the top 5 stocks that I recommend. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. But these are the 5 stocks that I would look at for Rod, for me, to buy and hold forever. Matter of fact, I won't look at them. I have them. And in the next video, I'm going to go in and I'm going to purchase some shares of each one of these stocks. So tell me, what do you think about the top 5 stocks to buy and hold forever? Are they stocks that you have in your portfolio? Have you always wondered how to invest but really didn't know how? Please post it down in the comments below. Again, check out my link down in the description for Robinhood. If you're ready to start investing, if you want to get some of these 1,000 returns in the next 5 years, make sure you do your own research. Go to 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗘.com. You can type the entire name of a company. You don't have to know the symbols. Make sure before you invest $1, make sure you never invest $1 that you can't afford to lose. With all that being said, subscribe to the channel. Give a video a thumbs up. Share it with your family and friends. Share it on your social media platforms. I'll be coming at you soon, dropping even more knowledge. And until then, peace, baby. Y'all have a good one.